All right, day two. Some interesting lighting there. All right, much more settled in than day one. Day two, you saw that Publix on the computer screen watching a trooper video. Anyway, day two. Okay, so I got all my documents yesterday. In addition to not having those documents while I was driving yesterday, I think the light's kind of messing things up more than helping. Didn't have any videos. I had some ideas. Of course, I knew coming down here, things would happen in Atlantic City. I would have things to film. Even the ideas I had before I came here, I didn't want to film a lot more videos at the football fields in New York. That's like my go-to place. So, the video about retirement, you know, working beyond your like goal number to give yourself a little cushion. I filmed that while I was waiting for my friend to meet me to give me those documents I didn't have. Then once I got back to the room, edited that video, edited the day one video, edited map videos today. Today will be the first map video. At the end of today's video, Matt from Australia requested for people who live outside the US if I could show the route I've driven so far on the road trip. I could definitely do that. I've thought of that in the past and decided against it for reasons I don't remember. But I could do that. And if you're thinking, right, Matt from Australia? Is that the same Matt who figured out from half the world away the discrepancy with the overtime pay at Orleans? That's the same Matt. So you have him to thank for the map videos. I will show at the end what it took to get from Central Long Island to Atlantic City. And if you're in the US, you might not like, I don't know, you might wonder why I'm being so like detailed, naming towns, regions, cities, states. It's for people who live outside the US largely. So you'll see that at the end of today's video. I have rice cooking over there. You can't see it. I have a can of salmon over there. You also can't see it. I am gonna eat. I'm gonna watch this trooper video. Did plenty of other things already today. But after this, I wanna film a few more things. Probably while it's light out. I hope it's not that windy, but it's light out, so editing outside. It's tough to edit in the casinos on the casino floor. You have all that music and copyright problems, and I want to do some filming. I don't care if I edit because I have a couple days cushion. Videos for the next couple days are going up, but after that, probably play. If I end fairly early, probably Borgata in like early evening, then move back here to Harrah's. If it's late when I'm done with everything else I want to do, probably just Harrah's. I would love Harrah's the whole time, but if it's like, I don't know, if it's like 4:30, probably not a ton going on in Harrah's. Borgata will at least have many tables going, so head over there if it's early, start in Harrah's and end at Harrah's. If it's late, that's it. I might just see you again when I start playing. All right, I'm ready to leave the room. I don't know, it's like an hour or something after the last scene. Ready to leave the room, do some filming, do some playing, but I wanted to show you the path to Borgata because some people have been telling me other paths in the comments. All right, perfect view. That's Borgata. Right there at that intersection, I get to there, and then I walk across. There's like a path you could kind of see through the field. That's how I walk, and I've made a short video, a YouTube short, showing that path. There are two ways you could walk on like dry land. It's pretty annoying to walk that path if it's wet. You could walk there. Now that's one way. You see the car right there. It's one way from Borgata to over here to Harrah's. So if you're walking Harrah's to Borgata, it's nice. You don't need to turn your head. You see oncoming traffic. You could step onto the curb or the grass. If you're coming from Borgata to Harrah's and you want to walk on pavement, it's kind of annoying. You hope you would hear the car, you hope you would see the headlights, but I'm constantly turning my head to make sure a car is not about to hit me. So it's kind of annoying, but you could do it. On the other hand, if you went out the poker room near the pier, and I've shown that exit, and you went left, you would wind up around here. This is the convention area. You would wind up here, and there's a road and a sidewalk along the water here. This is where the jitney goes, the path the jitney takes from Harrah's to Borgata. You could walk that path, and you wind up eventually between these two structures, this parking structure and this parking structure. I'm pretty sure they're both employee parking because the jitney drives behind there, stops between the two, and then takes that little alley between the two and comes out over there. We pick up a lot of employees at that stop. And then you could be there, and then you walk to there, and that is the entrance into Borgata. There's an outdoor staircase, and once you're in that door, very quickly to the left, you're in the poker room. So I told you I walked that one to the left of the field. I've never gone to the right, although someone told me in the comments, besides the fact that the scenery is nice because you're on the water, and besides the fact that you're on dry land, not wet, possibly field, it's well lit at night. I don't know, I never took that one, but just wanted to show you while I have this great view of the field and the paths to Borgata from my room. Now I'm gonna head out, want to film, in addition to this video, 3 more videos and 2 shorts before the day is over, and also play some poker. All right, no poker today, unfortunately. Did a lot of filming, a lot of editing. I was actually back in my room. It wasn't too late. Between like 4:30 and 8, I was checking Bravo, and it just wasn't a lot going on downstairs. There was, for a lot of that time, 1 limit game and 1-2 no limit game. Yeah, maybe like 2 tables. Because I don't mind if there's 1 table, it's just I might have to wait. You might have to wait for a long time. So I was looking to see if a second table never started. It didn't. It actually got to the point where I was going to go down anyway. I'm like, I hope there's a seat on either table. I'll play limit while I'm waiting. It's very debatable whether I'm going to make diamond status this year. So any hours in any game in a Caesars property helps. And then when I checked Bravo after deciding that, the limit game broke. So there was just 1 table going. It was 1-2 no limit and never went down. Ended up editing, I think, 4 long videos and 3 shorts. If you're interested in the shorts, my goal this year is to make 1 per week. Each one is going to go up on Saturday, and I think it's 3 p.m. East Coast time. So edited, filmed and edited a few of those, and yeah, today is just going to have no poker. On the upside though, I filmed everything I wanted to that isn't specific to the road trip. So I had some ideas when I was in New York. I think I said this, didn't want to just go back to the football field and film, so I was saving them till I was in a casino environment to film with some better, more apt scenery for the channel. So I got all that done. So if I film anything tomorrow, it'll just be, you know, day 3 of the road trip video. Not much to it, leaves plenty of time for poker. And yeah, don't see myself going to the, this is the marina side, what's the other side? The boardwalk side, I don't know, is that what it's called? Here, or Borgata. Borgata's gonna have more games going, but I like playing here more. I also don't need to leave the building to play here in Harris. It's freezing out, so yeah. Tomorrow, probably gonna be some poker. Don't expect it to be like the greatest games of all time and a lot of opportunities for table changers. There might just be 1-2 no limit game going, but tomorrow we'll definitely have some poker. So that's a wrap on day 2, and now Matt requested it all the way from Australia, the maps. Okay, a map of my route. Here is a map of the continental US and this road trip starting in the Northeast in New York and ultimately ending in the Southwest in Las Vegas, Nevada. Don't care that I'm pronouncing both of those things incorrectly, but let's zoom in on the Northeast to show the first part of my route. Here we go. This is New York, state of New York, large, although Long Island, which is part of New York, Long Island is just a region, I guess. Long Island has 2 counties. It has many, many towns. This is Long Island, southeast New York, and I started in central Long Island and I drove to Atlantic City. So this is what it looks like. Need to get west first, need to get off Long Island, get to the mainland, so to speak. You're going to take a bridge or a tunnel to get off of Long Island. It's usually the Verrazano Bridge that I take when I'm coming to play poker. So got a little bit to the west, and then after that, just largely south down to southern New Jersey. Atlantic City is the city, New Jersey is the state. And remember, rice is a spoon food.